YouTube also give you very detailed analytics, like how many users came, through which source they came, how much time did they spend, what are the various videos they have watched, okay, for how long they have watched your content. So you get a very detailed analytics report on YouTube, which you might find very useful and interesting. So whenever you are doing a YouTube campaign or YouTube activity, I would say, then you should definitely look at the YouTube analytics dashboard, how your videos or the channel is performing. So if you have an e-commerce, you can directly integrate your e-commerce inside your YouTube channel. If you have a website, there is no better method than YouTube to create links to your website, because see, at the end of the day, users are coming for getting knowledge on the internet. Most of us are spending time on internet to get some kind of knowledge or entertainment. If people want entertainment, they will go to Facebook or Instagram. But if they want some kind of information, they will either visit Google or they will come to YouTube. So when they're looking for some kind of content or some kind of knowledge, you can always create a link on your YouTube channel and then generate traffic to your website. So this is called content to commerce. So when you have a content and you have a platform through which you can generate revenue, or you can book up, make users book an appointment, you can directly create those linkages. And finally, if you create the right set of video content, if you create a good content, then those content will be searchable on Google search as well. So not only making yourself visible on YouTube, but also on Google search. So these are the 6 points for which I think anyone should think about YouTube as one of their platform for content distribution. Now you might be wondering how this content platform, how this YouTube thing works, how people can see more and more content. So just imagine, so if you have an YouTube, if you have YouTube app in your mobile phone, and we all have that, you must be realizing okay, the first thing that I do is I get content, or I get introduced to the content from the personal feed. Okay, so whenever I have opened my YouTube app, in the very personal feed, I can see a lot of video content. So that is my first entry to the discoverability of any particular video. Second, I search for a content. People searching for any particular solution. Okay, so people searching for any particular content. That is a second discoverability. And the third most important discoverability is suggested video. If you are watching a particular video and at the bottom or on the right hand side of the desktop, you will see recommended videos based on your interest. So these are the 3 ways through which any user may discover content. Now you have to understand, how can any YouTube channel push their content to all these 3 platforms. First, how do I push a content to a personal feed? So the first is, which is technically very difficult, whenever you have a viral content, if you can create a viral content, then your video may appear in the feed directly. So whenever you see a new teaser or a new music video coming up, you'll always see them in your YouTube feed. Why? Because they have a virality score. They have a high virality quotient. So it's little difficult to create a virality score for a business, because most of the virality content comes from the entertainment industry. But yes, you can always try for a good viral content. The second, if there are no viral content, or there is not enough viral content, then all the content that I have subscribed to, or the channels I have subscribed to, videos will come from those channels. So that is the second level. So if there are like 3 viral content, then there will be 5 videos from the subscribed channel. Then the third leg is, I have not subscribed to a channel, but I have watched the videos from that channel earlier. So those videos will start popping up in my feed. So that is the third level. And the last level is, whatever my interest is, whether it's a channel that I have subscribed or it's the video that I've watched in the past, I will get a similar type of content from all the other channels. So these are the 4 bifurcation of video content that we see on our YouTube feed. So how we can help you? We can help you with managing virality score through various comments like, comments, shares and all. We can also help you create good sticky content for your users. And also we optimize videos in such a manner that your video content gets into the suggestion video of any other video channels. Okay. Now, what are the various parameters through you can make your videos better searchable? Okay. So what we do, what a person or any particular YouTube channel owner, what they do is they start directly with video creation. But that's not the starting point. Whenever you have a good content in your mind, you should always think about the right set of keyword selection. What are the various keywords that you want to search for or you want to create video for? So for example, if you want to create something about, let's say, diabetes, type 1 diabetes. So first you have to look for what users are searching for on YouTube on type 1 diabetes. So identify all those keywords. Then against that, those set of keywords, create a video or create a video. Like, you have to make sure all the keywords that you have selected are in the video which you are talking about. So those keywords should be present in the script. So that is video mapping with the keywords. So whatever keywords you have identified, then this keyword should go in the tags. Then whenever you are uploading the video, just make sure the main keyword should be there in the video file name, because whatever video file name is, that becomes the keyword. Then you have to optimize the title in such a manner that there should be a clickbait for the user so that they should be able to click it, and also the keyword present in that title, so that whenever someone is searching for that keyword, your video title should appear over there. So for example, diabetes home remedies. Okay, so diabetes home remedies, I know that is a keyword. I can directly write diabetes home remedies by Dr. Kunal. Okay, but what I would suggest is write something like, here are the 5 tips for diabetes home remedies which can keep you safe for life, something like that, which users may relate, okay, with the right set of keywords. So diabetes home remedies is the keyword that should be present in the title. Along with that, you should be able to give them some kind of clickbait so that users may find that interesting. Then the next is description with keyword prominence. So you have to write a description of about 3000 characters. 3000 characters is roughly around 800 words. So whenever you are writing a description, write a description about 800 words with all the keywords present in that particular description, so that whenever someone is searching, Google or YouTube may pick up keyword from your description as well. Okay. Next, create timestamps on the video, create hashtags for the video, and also a very unique, interesting, catchy thumbnail. So if you can manage all these various parameters on your YouTube video, then there is almost 90% probability that your organic visibility will increase for your YouTube channel. So that's very important. Now, apart from YouTube search, how social media can help you boost your visibility or discoverability? What you should be doing is, on YouTube, you should be creating videos and shorts. So my recommendation is weekly 2 videos and weekly 4 YouTube shorts. If you can create, nothing like it, you can engage with your viewers or customers on a daily basis on YouTube. On Instagram, you can again create posts, videos, and reels. This post, videos, reels on a combinedly, if you have to, you can create one content piece a day at least. So that's a minimum requirement for an Instagram. If you want to create an active Instagram platform, then at least create one post or a video or a reel for your Instagram handle. On Facebook, you can again create post, videos, reels, or articles, or a generic post or an image. Okay, but the frequency should be at least 4 to 5 times in a week, minimum 4 to 5 times in a week. On LinkedIn, you can create one post, an article post, and which should be like very professionally written article, insightful content for LinkedIn, and once in a week is good enough for LinkedIn. And WhatsApp, if you can like post or videos, or you can share your status on WhatsApp, you can share WhatsApp status as a post or videos, and twice or thrice in a week should be sufficient enough. So these are the various social media activities that you should be considering doing to increase your visibility. Now, whenever we create visibility, what is the ultimate objective? That those visibility should get converted into a business. And in the digital space, the business happens on a website. So the first thing that you need is a website. So website is like a visiting card or a banner or a hoarding in the offline industry. So if you don't have a website, please understand most of the users are losing, or you're losing a lot of patience, because they might be searching for a lot of keywords on Google. Since 2019 to 2023, the searches of doctors near me has grown almost by 4x. So please understand, whenever someone is searching for a doctors near me, they are looking for their website and there more information about those doctors. So the first thing that you need is a website. Otherwise, creating a YouTube channel or an Instagram handle will be non-efficient, I would say. So now Mr. Sunil will take from here. He will explain you how iCare Heal can help you with getting a very good business model with their website and social media platforms.
Thanks, Anirban, for taking all of us through this insightful session. Now I'll share a live case with all of you in terms of how a doctor who was already managing his entire portfolio of social media handles and how we undertook that to a different level. So this is about a doctor in Thane who is a diabetologist, and she used to have her own YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and a very high profile Google business account where she was already getting a decent traffic. Uh, but but the place where everything was getting lost was, where do people go after they come to this place? And the expectation was that everybody would call and set up the appointment to visit clinics. And over a period of time, we had been able to prove that approximately 15% of the users look for an automated appointment booking system where they can directly go access the availability of the doctor and book appointments. And this is where a central place where we should be diverting all users with all modes of availability would help. And that's the place where having your central tool, which is a website, would help you. Anirban, please share that slide once. So in terms of having a central piece where every user should land, with our core intent of he coming to us and taking a consultation and thereafter any other procedures would be your central website. And that's where iCare Heal comes into being by giving you a functional website. Now, again, when we spoke to a large number of doctors, we saw that multiple platforms were available to create the website, but when it came to writing an SEO friendly content or the graphics to go with that, that came as a major pain point. And this is something that is addressed by an end-to-end service where we do not only do the platform through website through our platform, but also optimize content and graphics and provide an end-to-end services to it. Next comes the social media feeds, where again we to create an awareness and keep the patient users engaged. We have created live social media posts which come on the app, which will just show you, and that is helping doctors create awareness about diseases, well-being all across. And as Anirban told, is that YouTube has already become a channel of accessibility, and technology has made creation of videos extremely easy. But the first part where getting to know the right keywords where videos are to be created and taking it to logical virality and discoverability is the place where the competence of iCare Heal comes into being, where we give you the finished product and the awareness as well. And as a doctor, since you would need multiple things to manage your clinic, which includes patient records management, booking of appointments, your calendar, and the prescription writing is already available on the app. And together you can offer a new service, which is telemedicine, which people have started clinging on after COVID. So these are the offerings that we have. And now let me walk you through a small example as to how we have been doing this with the doctors. So Anirban, a fully functional, mobile optimized and SEO friendly website comes in, where there is a cleverly crafted single line statement to define your clinic, which directly leads to a CTA book appointment, which is what our ultimate objective is. And then an SEO friendly content about what you are and how you operate, followed by the multiple modes of service that you can offer, which includes in-clinic consultation, video and audio consultations with a fully automated e-commerce system, to the specialities with why for what all things people should visit you, and the healthcare services. These are again SEO optimized keywords. Your clinic details is being written together with the photographs, the patient testimonials to lead to further credibility, and the frequently asked questions, as this is the nature with which people search today rather than the statements, and leading to your map location and a way for people to get to you, followed by your social media handles at the bottom. So this fully functional website and the link of this can be embedded across all your social media handles to give us the desired results and a seamless experience to all your current and future users. The second part that we talked about is the social media posts. So here again, instead of sharing this on email or WhatsApp, we have completely automated this system where you get the desired number of posts on the app itself, and you will be able to use this post, share this post to the app itself, to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, or any other handles that you want to. And not only this, you will have a repository of all your past posts, which can be used at any time, at any point of time. And we have a team of medical professionals who have been doing this activity for us. And together with this, the regular clinical tasks of appointment booking, managing your patients and their prescriptions, everything can happen from the app itself. where you will be able to store the prescriptions of the patients as well. This is how we have built a seamless system where you get a central repository, or where you can get all your users to land to, and further create awareness through social media posts that we create, and the YouTube videos and shorts that where we lead you to discoverability, not only uploading of the videos which are being created by you. This is what iCare Heal offers to all the doctors, and currently we work with close to 400 doctors across the country, and now we would be open to taking up the question.
The first question from Dr. Mahavir, that how will you get to know the keywords important for my video? So there are tools like keywordtool.io and keyword.io, where you can actually search for what users are searching for around a particular theme on YouTube. So for example, if you search for diabetes, it will give you all the relevant keywords that are being searched on YouTube around that. So if you want to know something about let's say headache or migraine or anything like that, any sort of disease, you can go and search for it, and then you will get to see like what people are actually searching for on YouTube, for which you can create a content around. So the tool is keywordtool.io and keyword.io.
Thank you, Anirban. And to add, if that becomes too much to handle, you can always rely on experts like iCare Heal,
Yeah.
who will look out for the best keywords that will suit your requirements. One more question was there regarding the provision of website. So one of the doctors, Dr. Mahavir, has asked a question that if we provide a website, I'm sure Sunil has answered the question, but Sunil, could you like to elaborate on that once more?
Can you elaborate the question once, Vikrant?
The question asked was whether iCare Heal provides websites as well.
Yes. So iCare Heal has got a proprietary platform of its own, where it hosts the website in a secured way. And not only that, it provides an end-to-end service where the content writing and the graphic creation for the website happens at iCare Heal's end only, where we have 3 levels of teams that work on this. First is the content strategy team that defines the keywords for you. Second is the content writing team that writes the entire content basis the keywords defined. And third is the graphics team that creates graphics basis the guidelines from the content team. And finally, algos driven SEO optimization that happens on the platform itself.
Great. Thank you. I hope that answers the question. Another question is how do you create the content of social media posts? This also comes from Dr. Mahavir.
And is this for me or Anirban, Vikrant?
I think you can take it up.
Okay. Again, creating of social media posts happens at 2 levels. The first are the content that we create for the health days, festivals, which are generic in nature, and there we define an annual calendar specific to the doctor and create the posts. So here again, from the creative side of it, the content theme is being defined. That is being taken over by the graphics team to put that from the design perspective. And then through an admin portal, this is being pushed to the app from where the doctors can share it. And the second type of posts that we do are specific to the doctor's discipline. And the topics of these posts itself are selected basis the searches that are being driven across that particular discipline. And once we identify those keywords, the content theme is being created, post with the design is being done, and then the posts are being shared.
Okay. Thanks. That was nice to know. Another question that was in my private chat was probably Anirban can answer that. Is that how does these social media posts help? Are they helpful for the doctor's practice?
Yes, sorry, am I audible?
Yes, Anirban.
Okay. Yes. So this social media post on a longer run, if you can keep on doing it, it's not just writing one or putting up one or two posts in a month, but if you can keep on doing it at whatever frequency that I mentioned, it will start growing and reaching out to more and more audience. And some point of time, you will get more and more followers for your Instagram handle or your Facebook handle or subscriber base for your YouTube. And then people can actually get converted or create word of mouth for your brand. So for a longer run, yes, this will create an organic word of mouth for you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Dr. Kunal has a question whether iCareHeal provides SEO services or performance marketing services. Over to you, Sunil.
So overall, SEO is being defined into two parts. One is the on page that I already described, that we take care of that from inception, where we start planning for the content for a doctor's website. Uh, so on page optimization happens end to end from the day we start and continues throughout, looking at the user behavior. And the second aspect, which is off page, which is creating backlinks on high traffic websites. So yes, that is also being undertaken by iCareHeal for the doctors that we work with.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I hope that answers to your questions, Dr. Kunal. Another question from Dr. Mahavir is whether iCareHeal provides content for website or content for YouTube videos. So website, I think you have already answered. For YouTube videos, any insights?
Yes, so the way Anirban explained that having a YouTube channel and creation of videos through technology has become a lot easier. But content still plays a lot of role when it comes to multiple touch points. And that starts from the point where we start defining the keywords where you should create videos, to the second level, where when the videos get edited, what are the multiple on-screen texts and other things are to be embedded for searchability, to the next level, where the writing of the title, description, hashtags, timestamps, and creation of thumbnail. So each of these are content driven, which is being much desired and required to optimize the YouTube channel for discoverability. And each of these touch points is being addressed through iCareHeal services.
Yes, thank you. Dr. Anna has an interesting question. She says, does your app, that's iCareHeal app, provide one-click solution to share posts, the social media posts that iCareHeal creates for doctors on all social media profile? So how does that work?
Yes, so you can share the posts on multiple social media handles through the share button, and thereafter selecting the multiple handles that you want to share it to.
Great. Also, whether we provide festival posts as well, apart from the discipline related posts.
Yes, we have a well carved out calendar throughout the year, where we take a note of national festivals, regional festivals, healthcare related days, where the posts are being created, and a day before the posts are being sent to the doctors.
Great, great. So I think India being a diverse country, the number of posts required would be quite a lot for that, right?
Yes, yes, Vikrant, very true.
Right. So I think we are at the end of the questions. If any other questions anybody wishes to ask can put up in the chat. We would be very happy to take up. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Anna. We would definitely touch base with you. You have shown interest for the website and the social posts, and there are a lot more things with iCare Hill also. We'll touch base with you post this webinar.
And before we end, I would just want to share one thing, that digital is not something which is discrete. And in our experience of talking with the doctors and many other people, we have seen that we keep things in silos, like creation of a Google Map account, our website, then the SEO services, and multiple social media handles. Whereas these are all integrated, one after the other, or very integrated activity, where the central piece is the user or the patient information, which should flow into a central repository, which should then be used to create meaningful patient relationships, leading to his or her wellness, and at the end of the day, serving the next generation in the best possible way. And this is where iCare Heal comes into being, with its tech enabled integrated platform, redefining, not only acquiring patients, but redefining the entire patient experience.
There is another question, which is, can you create Google My Business account as well? The doctor says that he's not getting time and technology to do this. So bandwidth is a real issue with the doctors. So yeah, please go ahead, Sunil.
Yes, so we do undertake to create a Google business profile, and together with the creation, one of the tasks which is very important is getting it verified by Google itself. So we undertake both these steps for doctors where the Google business profile doesn't exist. And not only this, we also undertake the creation of social media handles to start with, if at all they are not there with the doctors. And then we start the journey. So all basic hygiene factors are set in much before we start the entire work at our end.
Great. Yes, Dr. Madhu. So Dr. Madhu wishes to know that whether we can create both the website along with the Google My Business. The answer is yes, we can do that, Dr. Madhu.
And one request before we end with the doctors, if they can share topics of their interest on which they would want us to conduct masterclass next, that would be a great insight.
Absolutely. So doctors present here can also let us know. They can put this in the chat. What topic they would like to listen to, what topic they want some understanding into, and we will have our experts delve into those topics and present it to you via webinars. So we will wait for a couple of more minutes for any questions and the topics of suggestions in topics that can come in before closing this session. So there is another question from Dr. Madhu. To answer that, we support in your clinic management. So iCare Heal app is a robust tool to manage your clinic well, and that includes patient management. So one topic has already come in, Sunil and Anirban. That's Google My Business step-by-step basics for healthcare practices. I think that's an excellent suggestion.
Oh, that's a wonderful suggestion, Dr. Madhu. And the prime reason being healthcare is a hyper local business. And over the period of last 18 months, we have been able to establish that dental practices attracts people from a periphery of 2.5 to 3 kilometers. General physicians 3.5 to 4 kilometers, gynecologists at a radius of 7 to 8 kilometers, and super specialty within a radius of 20 kilometers. So that makes it very, very important to have a well optimized Google business profile. And how do we create and manage that?
Great. Sure, noted, Dr. Kunal. Google My Business as a topic we'll be taking up in our subsequent webinars. And doctors present here, please feel free to connect on the number provided here. Should you want to understand how iCare Heal can support in your practice. So you can note down the number coming on your screen. So I think we have come to a close of this session, Sunil. Anirban, thank you so much for your precious insights. I'll read out the number once for everybody's ease. So that's 8800309294. So you can connect on this number to help us support you in your practice growth. 8800309294. So with these, we are closing this webinar. Thank you so much for all the doctors who are present here. Took out time to connect here and get to understand how YouTube and social marketing can help. Thank you so much. Looking forward to see you again in the next session.